Hey, beautiful people. Let's jump right in. Now, this period is one we'll talk about for years to come. While there's been some good that has come out of it, some persons have capitalized on it to perpetrate in wrongful and dishonest acts of different kinds. Scams, actually. And more recently is the SIM card fraud. Are you rolling your eyes? I'm rolling mine with you too. Guys, these people do not sleep at all. They work tirelessly to defraud people of their funds. And sadly, a lot of people fall victim to this, which is why in today's session, we'll be discussing the gimmicks of these scammers and how you can outsmart them. Welcome back, guys. Our topic for today is SIM card fraud. And with me are colleagues of mine, Olaniyan, Ibukun, and Ndifreke, Inwang. They'll be talking to us on everything we need to know about the SIM card fraud and how we can stay protected. Thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lilian.
How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
I'm good.
But I'm sure our listeners are itching to know what SIM card fraud is about. So that's my first question. What exactly is SIM card fraud? Ndifreke, please help us.
Okay, SIM generally is subscriber identification module. That is, it is a small chip that stores personal data and keeps personal information. The moment you take out a chip or a SIM card from a phone, the phone automatically becomes useless. Okay, sure, yeah. So SIM card fraud generally are different kinds of or different steps of fraud that are done through SIM.
SIM card is a pathway to which people get defrauded. And once they have that SIM card, they can use it to do different types of fraud. And majorly, they use it to do transactions online. They use it to do transactions via debit card. Yeah, they use it to also log into your internet banking. And then they also can take charge of your phone. Anyone that have access to the SIM, that is the phone, they can access the phone record, they can have access to the SMS, they can have access to whatever you do on your phone. And they might be doing a whole lot of sorts in your name, and it's like your digital footprint have been compromised because it's more like identity theft.
You don't necessarily have to carry your laptops around, but then your phone has everything personal in it. From someone has access to your SIM that has all those personal data stored on it, then the person has automatic access to anything you are doing. So SIM card is like one of those things that people should really look at because your phone is like part of you.
Two-factor authentication help?
Okay, it's like you inviting a thief to help you fix the door to your house. You know he's not going to leave without a souvenir.
He's a thief.
Of course. So what I'm saying in essence is that if you have already compromised your SIM card or your phone to another person, second level authentication might not work at that point. Because by the time you initiate OTP, you want to do a web transaction to pay for whatever online, and then you need OTP code to authorize this transaction, and the code is going to the wrong hand, to the hand of this fraudster. You already compromised your details too. Then you know you are toast already. I'm sorry. And let me just bust your bubble. These people we are talking about, these fraudsters, they are people we see around. You might not know it because we've seen different cases. This morning, someone called in and then reported unauthorized debit on his account. It happened yesterday, but he discovered yesterday, but he couldn't call. He thought he couldn't call actually, so he called in this morning to report debit of 60,000 naira. And then within us, we review the account. We observed that this money left to a co-worker. So I now asked this man that who have access to your phone. He said, I have a lot of boys that work with me. And I was so frank with him. I told him that you have a lot of suspects around you. So when I gave him the name, he said, oh, don't worry, I know what to do. I just had to calm them down so that he won't just take the law into his hands. So that's just how it's happened. Second level authentication, it can help as long as you have not compromised your details to that
individual.
Exactly.
When you do a one-time password request, it is sent to the mobile number registered on the account. So if someone is in charge of your phone, in quotes, if someone is in charge of your phone, then the person has access.
Okay, there are several ways by which we can prevent this SIM card fraud.
Okay.
you cannot be careful enough. So that's why you don't really have to trust anybody with your account. Don't share your account details with anybody. Your phone, keep it to yourself.
They don't know these things. They don't know that at any point in time you misplace your phone, or you should immediately contact your bank. I would prefer to call my bank to restrict my account first before even getting to my service provider to tell them, okay, I've lost my SIM.
Flying around, you just don't rush to it. Don't rush to it at all to take advantage to charge your phone, because that particular cable, you don't know the coding or whatever they've done to it. That was just siphon your account details.
USB,
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
USB ports.
I'm sorry, I didn't get
telling
that.
you, I'm telling
Like, I
you.
want to plug my phone
It's happened to a customer. Yes, she was at the airport, and then she tried to charge her phone. She just saw it lying
lying
and then
around,
she was like, oh, let me take
let me use
advantage.
it to charge my phone.
For you, it is happening. These hackers, they are getting advanced by the
Oh my
day.
goodness.
They think on the spot. Like,
I'm just plugging my phone.
yeah, you don't just
As
see
you plug in your
USB
phone,
port and then
you
just
downloaded
put it
all
where
the all the information
everything
on your
personal on the
account.
phone.
Everything
Taken out.
is taken out.
Serious.
Everything personal was taken.
It's a whole lot of work for them, but the payoff is huge. It's
They're
good.
cashing out.
They are
Yeah.
cashing out
Oh
big
my
time.
They are
goodness.
cashing
So
out.
we really need to
big
be very,
time.
very careful.
A lot of
Wow.
money.
We need to be very, very careful. So the phone, the SIM card, it is your personal property. You don't need to share it with anybody. Don't share it with your friends or your colleagues. And then whenever you notice any unauthorized debit, when you see a debit narration that you're not
Familiar.
aware of, you're not familiar with it, please reach out to your bank immediately so that they can just take a necessary step. And also, if you notice that you used to have network, but then all of a sudden you don't have any network on your phone, what happened? It means something fishy has happened.
SIM swap.
SIM swap. So you just have to be very, very smart.
Oh my god. I mean, I usually think, sometimes I just see no network on my phone. Does it mean no?
Lilian.
No, sometimes.
No.
Lilian, things are happening.
Oh my
Sometimes
God.
your service
You know.
provider will notify you when there is an upgrade or something,
Yes.
if they are carrying out an upgrade, and then you know
Not
that
my-
okay,
not my
at a
phone, Sha, not my
certain
phone,
period,
not my phone.
Change your phone.
at a certain
Change your phone.
period, there's not going to be network. So for those times that you just see that there is no network on your phone and you are not sure what is going on, it is best you save the money first. I'll save my money first. So I'll call my bank immediately. Wait, just restrict my
Okay, how
account first.
long? How long is this network no service on your phone?
How about you stay a whole day and you're not seeing network on your phone?
How would you feel?
That's bad.
That's
That's
suspicious.
bad.
Something
So,
is going on.
that's
So
what
if it's
I'm
1
trying to-
hour, we can.
You can just overlook it or something.
Well,
but then it's still risky. You should have internet banking to always
Yeah.
monitor.
How about you confirming around? Please, do you have network on your phone? Because I
Yeah,
don't
with
have
the
any.
same service
And you use the same
provider.
and if you discover that this person has network but I don't, then that is a red flag. It's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
So you really need to watch
Guys,
it.
this is.
And still on SIM lock. Normally, when you activate SIM lock on your phone and maybe your phone gets missing or something, and someone tries to access your phone, after they dial the code once, they enter the code the second time. On the third time,
They are blocked
if
off.
it is wrong, the SIM would automatically be
It's
blocked.
important for everybody
To have SIM card
lock.
active on your
Yes,
phone.
please.
SIM lock.
SIM
active,
lock
right,
active.
yeah.
So anytime they start up the phone, it will ask for that code, the PIN, 4-digit PIN, before they can
4-digit
actually
Yes.
start up the phone.
When I wanted to
So
try
without that,
mine,
the
it
SIM will
was,
not
it was
work.
difficult. I could not remember. I had to refer back to my
Service provider?
No, the SIM pack.
The
I had to
manual?
Yeah, I
Wow.
had to refer back to that.
So for setting up of that, you can always reach out to your network provider, because if you keep using the wrong PIN, it will block you out,
Yeah.
and even you, the true owner of the SIM, you won't be able to.
Access your phone. Or your
So
phone.
that's just it. It's very important to activate SIM lock.
Also, one more thing. I'm still on SIM swap. You know, most persons, we just put everything, we make everything available on different social media platforms. You see, this is my brother, okay. Like Facebook now. Facebook has this part where you can
Put your sister,
this
relatives.
person, your relatives, and all of
The
it.
day you even got married.
So, and even the day you got married, your
What's
date
wrong
of
with
birth,
Yeah,
and
your
all of
timelines,
it. Those,
where you
those things
visit,
are more like
everything.
KYC questions that could be asked by your service provider. So you could call MTN and say, okay, or you could call Airtel or any one of it and tell them that, okay, I want to do a SIM swap. A fraudster actually can call, and then this person already has access to all that information.
And you posted or you published
Exactly,
on your social media
on
You already
handle.
compromise the
handles.
details
Oh.
unconsciously.
The person just goes ahead
Yes.
and gives them, they will ask this question, he would answer, they will ask this question, he would answer, they will ask this question, he would answer, and then at the end of the day, you are just seeing that your SIM card is no longer, and you know that you would overlook it the first 6 hours, first 12 hours. You just feel like, okay, maybe they are doing something, or and then exactly, and then you now have to contact I don't know what is going on. My SIM is no longer, and you know that you can't call your service provider because when that SIM is no longer working, because someone is already in charge of your SIM and all.
You experience a SIM theft. What's the first thing to do? As you give us a guide. My phone was stolen. What do I do?
Yes.
Give us a guide.
When you lost your phone, or you are robbed at gunpoint, or for any reason, just call your bank. Contact your bank immediately. Find a way to the bank or call our line. You can send us an email instantly. We will pick it up and then we will do the necessary thing to secure your account.
And the email, so they can.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes. The fraud desk phone number is 01280-8800.
01280-8800.
So
and email.
The email frauddesk@ubagroup.com or fraudhelpdesk@ubagroup.com together.
Fraudhelpdesk together.
Yes, at ubagroup.com.
So if you call us, our fraud line doesn't ring twice. We pick up immediately to assist you.
Yes, it doesn't ring twice.
It doesn't.
Okay. So the first thing, you call your bank.
Call your bank to secure your account.
Best you call your bank.
Very important.
Secure your account.
Next.
And then after that, you can decide to call your service provider.
So that
because when you call your bank, your account is automatically restricted.
Your account,
exactly.
Okay, great. All right, my last question.
Okay.
What other ways can people protect themselves from SIM card fraud besides what you mentioned?
Okay.
I feel like we can take this question back to the SIM lock and all of that. But let me just get your opinion. What other ways can people protect themselves from SIM card fraud?
You should restrict or reduce. There was this thing, we're having a conversation yesterday, so I told him that, okay, if at all I must send somebody to, okay, let me say I am in distress and I have to send someone to the bank to the ATM to help me withdraw. UBA has prepaid card.
Of course.
I could just get a prepaid card, just put the money, the small money there, and tell the person, help me go and withdraw and all of it. And then the money comes back, even if that person compromises that card, or maybe that card gets lost or something and someone else have access to it. Person cannot do as much as taking out just that amount of money that is in that card. So it doesn't go as far as accessing your different accounts. You might have a savings, a current account with UBA and all of it. So the person does not go as far as accessing all those other accounts, just what you have on that card.
Wow.
So the prepaid card is like what has been saving people. There was even a case recently, a staff was robbed while he was coming to the office. And okay, they were not able to have access to his phone because he was having a nylon bag that had his shoes in it. So the way and the manner the phone fell into the nylon bag, nobody, even him could not explain.
He
was beaten everything.
It was a
it
miracle.
was just his cash and his UBA prepaid card was collected. And at the end of the day, he was able to contact us immediately after the prepaid card was collected for us to block the prepaid card. So it was more like, even if it was beaten and then
there's not so much money.
You can't take more than what is on the prepaid card.
It was not more than. Even the card was not even accessed.
That risk has been mitigated.
He had his phone, so he was able to contact us on time to
block
the card.
Fantastic.
So it was just the cash with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
So many insightful information from these guys. If there's anything I want you guys to take, please don't forget. Once your phone has been stolen or compromised, the first thing you need to do before you call your network provider is to call your bank. They also shared with us the contact details if you experience any of these scenarios. 01-280-8800 and fraudhelpdesk@ubagroup.com.
And there is something I need to, because it's very, very important. I don't know, some people are so comfortable with it. You do transaction and you don't receive alert. And then you didn't contact your bank to update. Probably you change the phone number on your alert to another, or you stop using the phone number that we receive SMS alert with, and you stop receiving alert on the new SIM because it's no longer with you and you're comfortable with it. That is very, very risky. You need to get the real-time details of what is going on in your account. So try and activate the SMS alert. Try and activate it. Email alert is not enough because your data might fail and you even get notification on time.
Or
so SMS, so that whenever you see something strange, you take immediate action on the spot.
Thank you for bringing that to mind. Thank you.
And also I was thinking of something now. When you misplace your SIM and then there are different cases actually that we noticed recently that you misplace your SIM, you don't bother about doing anything about it because, oh well, I no longer use that SIM again, let me just go and get a new one and all. And then that SIM, after 6 months, there's this thing service providers they do now. They automatically reassign that SIM
to another subscriber.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that person picks up this SIM and maybe playfully carry his phone and it's just dialing codes, and immediately it just dials he or she dials a certain code, and then she noticed that, or he or she noticed that some amount of money is credited as airtime to that mobile number. The person will keep doing that.
Of course.
Since money they enter, oh yeah, now
let me try.
I want buy data, I'll dial that number. I want to do this one, I'll dial that number, and all of it. So at any point in time that the person wants to do this or that, and you now will be seeing that money, you would not even know that money is leaving your account, because this person would go ahead and make airtime recharge, do this or do that, because that particular mobile number has not been taken out of your account. So it is still there, and you did not make any effort to block it with your service provider, so that even when it is being reassigned, it is reassigned with a different serial number and all of it. So that way, someone can access your account using the mobile number that you abandoned, that you did not think was necessary or important.
Another method.
These people don't want to end. You people just keep taking down notes.
Just to tell you this.
It's coming. Please bring it on.
Just to tell you this, because the rate of fraud, especially SIM card fraud, is on a high these days. Okay. For instance, someone call you and then they started telling you, try to convince you that you are from your bank. We just want to upgrade your account for you. You observe that you've been having whatever issue, so we just sent a code to you. They even tell you that they are your mother. They will tell you whatever, just to get what? Because they can access your account. But what they cannot do is that they cannot authenticate the transaction without putting the authentication code. And that is the card number, one-time password, the OTP, CVV at the back of the card. You see that 3-digit CVV. You see the expiry date of card. And then your phone number. All those information, please keep them safe. If anybody asks for a code, please do not oblige. If you have any information, reach out to your bank.
I feel like we've been hearing about compromised details and fraudsters for a very long time. It's funny how people still give out the information like that.
They sound like normal thing, and this thing is just a small thing now. A small thing, but then that small thing, it has left to men.
People has lost so much.
A lot of people have lost their livelihood. So it's millions of naira have gone, even thousands. Dollars rather.
Thank you so much for educating and enlightening us today on today's session. This has been tremendous. I'm sure our listeners have not just learned one or two, but a lot of things today. So before I let you go, there's this game I like to play. Okay. I like to call it #AskMeAnything.
All right, now bring it on.
So I'll ask you a question, and you have 5 seconds to respond. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to be asking them questions. So take note of the questions I'll be asking them and their responses as well. Okay? Drum rolls. Ta-da. First question. Who would I ask? Mini, Mani, Mo. You. Okay. Name 3 self-service options on the UBA internet banking.
Transfers. What am I doing? Balance transfers and airtime recharge.
I didn't hear. Say it again.
Balance. Check your balance. Do transfers to UBA accounts and other banks and airtime recharge.
Correct. Second question, Ibukun. What's the fastest way to freeze your account if you suspect a fraudulent?
Star 919 star 10 hash.
Wow, okay, fantastic. Next question.
Wait, let me correct something. You said star 919.
Star 919 star 9 hash 2.
Okay. So I was going to say the 2. I was going to say the 2 actually.
Okay.
Star 919 star 9
and
start your account and then
and to block your card star 919 star 10 hash.
Guys, bust my brain. So star 919 star 0 hash.
No, star 919 star 9 hash
to restrict your account. And then star
919 star 10 hash.
Like star 919 star
to freeze your account.
Yeah, 9 and then 10. Yeah. Okay. Next question. What are 5 things you can do with Leo?
I've said check balance before. Okay, you can, with Leo,
yes,
you can do transfers, you can request for other banking services, like request for checkbook,
okay,
you can block your card,
good,
you can buy airtime, you can do bill payments.
Good.
Should I add more?
Add more. Okay, great. Last question, Ibukun.
Okay.
So you just noticed your debit card was stolen. What's the quickest way to block your card?
I will dial star 919 star 10 hash.
That was why you didn't answer. Maybe he knew my question before me. Smart guy. Did you read? I didn't show you my question.
This thing come every day. It's what we work with every day.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I had a great time.
You are welcome.
All right, guys, we'll take another break. When I return, don't worry, just stay tuned and find out more. We'll be right back.
Mama baby is final. We see baby baba now. My girl wear designer. Everything where I give I'm final.
Hello, Mom. Hey, Carol, Mom.
Carol, Kobe, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How's Dad?
Your dad is fine. And you, me, you have not sent me the money you promised.
I'm so sorry, Mama. I'm gonna do it today.
Send it now before you forget again.
Okay, no problems. I'll do it now. Check.
Are you sure?
Yes, so. And I also paid for your cable, and I'm sending you credit for this long call you're making right now.
Thank you, my son. God bless you.
Alright, Mama. I love you so much, yeah? I'll speak to you later.
Give it another tire. All of the girls go do anything for my love. All of the boys go do anything for the money. Then they dance to my music and they show me love. Girls wanna touch, wanna love, they want the love. Say I got one life, make I leave and see I don't.
As always, guys, I had a fantastic time with my guests, and I'm sure you did too. Well, you're welcome. Even if you don't tell me, I know you're welcome. Okay, at this point, I'm going to say a big shout out to every single person who made their contributions on our comment section. Idris Adamu, thank you. We see you. BJ Classic Wears, Dan J. Zach, Zara Eruba, Gabriel Okpanachi. You guys, thank you so much for your contributions. This has been fantastic. Thank you. Adekunle Bankole Oderinde. Adekunle saying, wow, this is thoughtful of UBA Group to enlighten us on how to watch out and prevent SIM card fraud. Thanks to my bank. Thank you too for tuning in. We appreciate you. We also have Ola Samuel saying, good job, guys. Yeah, you guys, let me give it to you. Good job, guys. Thank you so much, Ola. We also have Ben Kingpin Turaki. He says, nice bank. Let's stand strongly against fraud. Thank you so much. Thank you all for your comments. We appreciate you. We'll see you and we thank you. All right, guys, at this point, we're going to bring today's session to a close. From all of us at UBA, please stay safe, maintain social distancing, you know, wash your hands regularly. And please, if you missed out on all we have discussed, remember to go back and watch the replay because it will be on, okay? So from all of us, we want to say a big thank you and bye-bye. Enjoy your holiday. Bye.
Mama baby is final. We see baby baba now. My girl wear designer. Everything where I give I'm final.